Hi you guys! I'm wearing all green today because I thought you may not recognize me unless I did. Yeah, it's me. I'm not even gonna apologize. What have I been up to? Okay, we'll start there. Well, first of all, I think someone wants to say hello to you. Hi, Pignon! Whoa, awfully close there. Okay, so Pignon got to say hello. Let me show you what I've planted, and I'll show you my yard. Yard work is a pain in the ass, you guys. Oh, did I say that on YouTube? Sorry. Okay. That is my tomato. Tomato. You can see it. Oops, don't get water on it. There's the tomato plant, okay? Yeah, and I still have this little thing around it because wind and heat and everything else is really doing some horrible things to my garden. That is my chili plant, Big Jims. I love Big Jims. And then this, which I could probably uncover, is my squash, straight neck squash. And that's about all I have. I have some little plants that have been around for a while. Those are lamb's ear. Bought this little plant the other day. Apparently I'm killing it. Sorry, plant. Oh, must have been windy out here. Excuse me for just a second while I put you down. Ugh. It must have been really windy. My mom's statue fell over. Okay, I won't even begin to guess what that is. Sorry, I don't know. But look at this little guy here. Isn't he pretty? My little dragonfly. Yucca plant, which I had to cut the little tips off because these little suckers are sharp. They'll poke an eye out. And some succulents, ground cover. Those my mother planted. I do not remember what they are. Some kind of flower. And a little butterfly. And a little garden, whatever thingy. And a little tree, which I don't know what it is either. I know, lame, huh? Okay, now we're getting into what I know. Strawberries. Some more strawberries. And then this is my raspberries. So all these in here are my raspberries. Then I have a little, see how dry it is, you guys? No grass over here. This is my rose bush, which already had roses, and I've already trimmed them. I gotta get in the shade. Do you hear? Do you hear me walking around? It's crunchy. It's crunchy, yes. So there's a peach tree over there, and we might have fruit off of it, but I doubt it. Maybe like 2. Because it's been really windy and really quite hot. Yesterday it was in the 90s. Let me show you my view of the sandias. I hope I can actually capture it because it's quite spectacular. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. Beyond the trees, over there, that's the sandias back there. That's what I get to see. You guys have a huge yard. One tree standing right under it. I'm going to go to the porch, but I'll show you the whole. So raised garden bed all the way around. I think I've shown you that before. But there really wasn't much. There's a little bit going on, not tons. Here is my little plant here in the little fish bowl. Yeah. Anyway. Whoops, as I'm tripping, breaking my neck, trying to film at the same time, sorry. Oh, did I show you my little guy out here? Okay, so, back to me. I'm loving my iPad. Yes, it's right here with this little green cover on it. Oh, this thing is like the bomb. Oh, absolutely love it. My aunt is visiting from California, from Los Angeles, and her and my mother just went to Walmart, and my nephew is doing some wrestling coaching stuff today. Yeah, and then I will be leaving to Las Vegas, New Mexico in probably about 3-ish hours or so, 4 hours, and I'm going to a graduation party for my cousin, and he's gonna go into the service. Well, it's my cousin's son. They're still your cousin, right? Like twice removed, or half, or second or third, or whatever it's called. I would say my second cousin, okay? And then I'm gonna spend the night there because it's a long drive to go out there and then just come back. I hope the wind's not bothering you. Sorry, it's a little breezy out here. And then Sunday, my aunt that lives in Santa Fe is going to come over and visit, spend some time with her sisters. And then Monday we're having a barbecue here. And let's see what else. So I tried to watch as many videos as I could last night. I was up until like 2 o'clock in the morning. I know, kind of weird, huh? But I missed you guys. You know what it's like. Yeah. So back to what have I been up to. The yard takes a lot of work, okay? When we had the high freezes here in New Mexico, I lost my sprinkler system. And, ooh, I could do a temporary fix, but a real fix would cost over $1,000 to do one part of it. So I've kind of opted out of that for now. But I'm starting to think, you know, I live in the desert. Maybe I should not have a lawn. It's been rough, you guys. The lawn is, yeah, sort of green. It's mostly barren and brown. It's been rough. Yeah, and I, what do you call it? Aerated and reseeded and watered, and I live in the desert, you guys. Maybe I shouldn't have a lawn. Plus the yard is so big. What I'm thinking about doing is my aunt that's visiting, her daughter is an architecture I can't even, you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, she might redesign my yard. I would love to have a greenhouse. I know I'm saying yard work's hard now, but I would love to have a greenhouse. I would love to also have some gardens that, yeah, I don't know. I just don't think I need as much lawn as I have. So that's going to be a challenge. My front yard does not have a lawn in it. On it. I was up too late last night, you guys, okay? I had a really good trip yesterday. I left. My mom drove up and then I drove back, but we went to northern New Mexico all the way to Abiquiu, and there is this ghost, it's called Ghost Ranch, and they do like a lot of classes and seminars and these really relaxing situations, you know, and just, I don't know, kind of getting back to your roots and all that good stuff place. So it was a very nice, serene place, and it was just gorgeous up there. And on the way back, we went to this market called Bodie's Market, and it's been around since 1919. And the man who owned that just recently sold it, who was 80 years old. I suppose it was owned by his father before. But he was my dad's best man. Yeah, in their wedding. So it was kind of cool to go there. And then what else did we do? Oh, we went to Cochiti, Pueblo. We talked to this man who was a storyteller, but he also does pottery, and just very interesting for him to hear what he had to say. That was actually a pretty cool visit we had. Yeah. And what else did we do? Well, we stopped in Los Alamos too. We didn't actually go into the Bradbury Museum, but right next to the Bradbury Museum is a bookstore and the museum shop. We went in there. It was really pretty fun. But yeah, as far as what I have been doing, working, of course, you know, driving on the road. Oh, I have a story for you. I almost forgot. So it made me think of this the other day when I saw Rock's bird that she was showing, the blue bunty, I think it was called, bunty. I saw the bluebird of happiness. I didn't actually see the bluebird of happiness. The bluebird of happiness came to me. It's called a mountain bluebird, and I'm driving up on the reservation, and it was, it's been so dry, like I said, and windy, and, you know, gosh, you guys, we're already in the 90s here, seriously. But I rolled down my window and I stopped. I'm on the dirt road. I'm kind of looking around because something caught my attention, and I was like, what is that? And it was this bright blue bird, almost like turquoise, and it was like, I would say glowing, because it really stood out. It caught my eye. It was like, you know. And so I'm sitting here with the window rolled down, looking out the window, and this bird is like, it was about this close. It was in the window. It was right in the window, and it was fluttering around, and it was looking at me, and I'm looking at it, and I went, oh, the bluebird of happiness. And I'm looking at it going, whoa. My other hand is doing this, feeling for the camera on the passenger seat. You know, obviously I didn't find it. And after doing this and me whispering the bluebird of happiness, it just goes whoop, and it's gone. And I was like, oh my gosh, that was so cool. I mean, it was really, really cool. So I drive, I go on my way, but I'm thinking about this darn bird all day. It just really caught my attention. When I got home, looked it up on the internet, it was called a mountain bluebird. And, well, first I looked up bluebird of happiness, and that's actually how I found the mountain bluebird, okay? And why I said bluebird of happiness, I was not even sure. I don't ever remember anything from my childhood being bluebird of happiness or anything like that, so I don't know where that came from. But anyway, it said that the bluebird of happiness, when it comes to you, it is bringing you good health and prosperity. And I was like, ooh, I'll take that. Thank you very much, bluebird of happiness. Since then, I've been out there probably 4 or 5 times, and I've seen it 2 other times. One, it was going across the windshield, woo, you know, like, notice me, hello. And then another time, I was looking up at this, I think it was an eagle. It was very beautiful. It was huge wingspan. It was just beautiful. I'm up there looking at it, you know, again, cars stopped, and something made me turn to the side, and there was the bluebird of happiness sitting in the tree. Yeah. All I'm getting around here are the robins. We have a family of robins around here, and a woodpecker, and I'm gonna have to figure out what some of the other birds are, because I don't know what they are. You could probably hear. We have birds, you know, they're here. We do have reports of bears coming out of the mountains. Yeah, we've had a real dry season, and they're looking for food. I will try later along my way to possibly post another video, epic, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. I'll do it on my iPad, sorry. The thing is brilliant, it's awesome, it's totally cool. I'm just gonna have to make a video on it. But anyway,